So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Official.
Claudius and His Excellency.
If you please.
We have been entrusted with the appeal gates.
You who? The bureaucrats? The knights?
So how much is there?
Well...
Just give me some kind of estimate. So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Sure, let's rumble.
What are you doing here? Why are the floors still dirty?
It's not my fault, my lady.
More of your excuses.
There's no water in the well.
Excuses!
See for yourself.
Liar.
Just take a look. It's gone dry.
Oh, you impudent.
Oh, beauty of beauties. You've stolen my heart. Would you like to go for a walk?
A walk? Well,
On horseback.
Loyal
That can easily
subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty. For death by blade is his will be unhindered. Furthermore,
What are you doing here? Why are the floors
What do we do now?
Ooh. I don't even know
Must
where to
have caught a
look.
trade.
You've been to Upper Marcella. Pray tell, haven't you seen them?
Calm down. Have I seen who?
4 green-feathered Illyrian chicks. They're hard to miss. Okay, it's a really stupid story. I promised to deliver these chicks to the royal kitchen, but my useless son dropped the chicks' cage and now they've scattered all over Marcella.
They must be filling out a tasty chicken stew by now.
How can you say that? A single one of those chicks is worth more than a war horse. I'll pay 50 gold pieces a head for those chicks if that's what it takes to get them back. I can't afford a breach of contract with the royal kitchen. My entire business depends on it.
And your son, what did he tell you? Where did he lose them?
I get nothing out of my son. He brought back an empty cage and now he won't say a word. Why don't you talk to him? Perhaps it would be easier for him to talk to a stranger than his own father.
They must have caught a traitor.
Listen, kid. I'm the only one who can help you now. Either you tell me everything, or you're going to find yourself in some deep trouble.
I've got plenty of that already. I'm no kid. My name is Andre.
Out with it then, Andre. Where did you lose those precious little chicks of yours?
Yeah, sure. I was taking him to the Citadel like my dad told me, but I didn't go there right away. All those steps and the heat and, well, I decided to grab a drink. Since I didn't have much coin, I headed for Lower Town. I had a sip, grabbed the cage, and was running back to the gate. It's always so crowded around there. I wasn't looking where I was going and slammed right into...
What did you slam right into?
Not what. Who? It was Will Cutter himself. He knocked me clear across the street. I dropped the cage and the chicks just scattered in every direction. I've got no idea why he left me alive. He just took one of the chicks and said, "A parting gift." Then he put his boot to my ass and told me to go back to my dad. But please, don't tell. Dad don't let me touch the strong stuff. He'll slap me senseless.
They must have caught a traitor.
What happens if only some of your chicks are found?
That means nothing good for me. My contract with the kitchen stipulates an exact number of birds. If I'm even one chick short, I'm done for.
How dare you!
You have no idea what we do. But why? All I want is to buy food. No entry for no.
Carry on about your business.
How's the treasure hunting going? Have you defeated the monster and secured my precious amulet?
Not yet.
Well, let's hope the beast doesn't decide to eat it. Or whatever it is they do with treasure, those crazy nocturnal corpse eaters.
Damn immigrants.
Hey, heard the new joke about the savior of Nostria?
We've heard all the savior jokes already.
It's the one
They
with
must
the
have
cat
caught
and
a
the
traitor.
dog pit, isn't it? Mess, armored head. Just like a knight from a painting. And the savior sees three fools from philosophy. Share a ball of yarn. Worry not, says the savior. Where one ball was, you will have three. And then draws a sword and...
Quit that cheeping, you green freak. Stupid chicken.
Tell me, what have you got cheaping in there?
A green chick. They're supposed to be worth a bundle. What do you care?
Galen the merchant is missing some Illyrian chicks. I believe one of them found its way into your barrel.
You're working for Galen. That pathetic excuse for a cook. Is he paying you in stew? Tell him his son insulted me. Me, Will Cutter, the pup, ran full into me. If I'd have been holding a drink, I might have spilled it. I took the chick as payment for his bad manners.
You're nothing but a common thief.
One more word, and you'll wake up face down in a ditch, dead. And no one will touch me either. You want to know why? Ask Centurion Prim, if he's got time to waste on a nobody like you. I told you to get lost, didn't I?
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Well...
One chick cost as much as a good horse? Nostria has gone mad.
Tell me, Centurion, how came the thieves to be running this town? I met one just now, fellow named Cutter.
Ever since the king was poisoned and his wise advisors and magistrates took over the country. Though he has his weaknesses, King Claudius is a very stern monarch. While he was in good health, people obeyed his every word, as if it were law, which in fact it is. Now everything is stuck. Every protocol and directive in question. The future vague.
Aren't you going to do something about it? Or is this Cutter fellow special?
The last time I tried to deal with Cutter, I was almost sent to Crucis, on a charge of conspiracy to assassinate an assistant magistrate. Tweets, of course. So if you want to deal with a dog, find its master first. Do you see what I mean? But should something unfortunate happen to Cutter, none of the guards would see or hear anything about it. I certainly wouldn't shed any tears for him.
much is there? Will it last a week?
Quit that cheeping, you green freak. I told you to get lost, didn't I?
Just do it, Pops. Take the goods and we're done here.
Bludgeon doesn't need no dirty wares. I'm not taking it.
What do you mean?
So how much is there? Will it last a week? Just give me some kind of estimate. Not that long, then. We'll be out of fresh water soon. Where is Eugene? What is he thinking?
Loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, son of Austria.
We replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Nothing I haven't seen. Could have just died some regular chickens.
That's impossible. Mana is an endless resource.
Not everyone thinks so.
Do you believe in that light nonsense?
By exorbitant fines, and no one may enter the afflicted land. Signed Archmage Cathol. May his will be unhindered. Furthermore,
Oh, beauty of beauties. You've stolen my heart. Would you like to go for
What are you doing here? Why are the floors still dirty?
It's not my fault, my lady.
More of your excuses.
There's no water in the well.
Excuses?
See for yourself.
They must have caught a traitor. They should have gone after the bandits instead.
Where's that Jackard? How much longer do I have to store this cane for him?
Are you talking to me?
I know you've no answer for me. Jackard, our master golem craftsman, ordered an iron cane from me and never returned to collect it. I understand that his leg is troubling him, but how hard can it be to get from his workshop to the marketplace? Or he could have sent Ada to fetch it. What am I to do with this thing now?
Is this workshop far?
It's very close. Just turn right at the Marcellan wall. Here, take the cane. It's propped against the counter. You might also consider buying some golems to guard you. They must have caught a traitor.
Here, take your chicks. Fortunately, it didn't occur to anyone to turn them into stew.
Oh, my precious little chickies. My treasures. I thank you with all my heart. You saved me.
Indeed I did. And now I must request a favor. If anyone asks who helped you, don't mention my name. Ever. Got it? I don't wish to be known as the chicken hunter after this glorious and heroic achievement.
You saved me. I will personally deliver the chicks to the Citadel tomorrow. You saved me.
Thank you very much. I promise to keep a close eye on them from now on.
They must have caught a traitor.
What are you doing?
You, stay where you are. The way is open to Knights of the Guard only.
I come from Councillor Montier. What's going on here? Are you Chief of the Guards?
The Guard's job is to catch pickpockets and keep the road clear of loiterers. I am a Knight of the Royal Guard. A search is underway. We received word that some traitors are holed up here. The same villains who conspired to attack the Batil gates. No one was found in the house or yard. I'm waiting on one more squad to report. They went to investigate the cellar. Strangely, I've had no word from them for quite a while.
Doesn't that seem suspicious to you? Why don't we go take a look for your missing soldiers?
Well, since the King's counselor sent you, you may pass. My orders from the Legate of the Royal Guard, Horace, are to stay here. Are you still here? The stairs to the cellar are right across from the door. Take care not to lose your way. Are you still...
Carry on about you. How dare you! Down, layabouts.
Now that's what I call a cellar. If there's a key, there must be a door.
Let's go take a look around. What are you fiddling with?
This cursed thing won't open.
Just press harder.
Not much. Papers, notes.
Ah!
Come on. Come here, you bony bastard.
no way through here. Private study? Now that's interesting.
I'll finish searching the house. You, gather your company and pursue Tenebras. Quickly now, before he escapes.
I go at once, Your Grace. We'll crush that bastard.
And you, guard. Did you not hear my order?
I did, dear Horace, but I don't serve you.
Tenebras. How are you here? What crooked business is this? Answer me, now!
Later, my friend, please. We are not alone.
Horace, where were you? Why didn't you come sooner?
The guard was busy looking for suspects. Most of all, I needed this one.
Tenebras, leader of the Dark Adepts, at your service.
First you send assassins, then come to introduce yourself? Quite the zany jokester, aren't you, Tenebras?
The Adepts did not sanction your assassination, nor accept any contracts in your name. Yes, we followed you, but to kill you? What for? I assure you, if the Adepts desired your demise, we would never have wasted our energy on such a dubious scheme.
Is that your word for it? Scheme? Your assassins slaughtered everyone at the Batil gates.
Not just my assassins. They were brought through to the caves by people in guard uniforms. New uniforms, delivered to guard headquarters only the day before. They entered posing as an escort, and they knew the password. The password entrusted to you and your knights, Horace, and no one else.
Enough! If you knew all that, why didn't you intervene?
Because this time, dear Horace, you are not the only one who was deceived. By the darkness, if our spies knew what was going on.
You just weren't paid enough. Cordon off the area. Leave no stone unturned. Any evidence you discover must be sent to me immediately.
You found a thing or two in the basement, yes? If you want to uncover the person behind the assassination attempt, it would be prudent to pass this evidence over to us. It was wise for you to bring us this note.
What can you tell me about this Farad?
A knight of the guard, scion of a once prominent family. Now it seems he's in the employ of your enemies. He made this morning for his family's castle, Iraq. I must stress that Horace personally granted him leave from the guard.
What should I do now?
You should make haste. Farad will be silenced for good unless you get to him first. He is protected by his own loyal knights, but what of it? Knowledge must ever be earned. If you find yourself in need of advice, I will be waiting for you by the tavern in the lower city. Godspeed.
I would like to ask.
Let me guess. You don't know the location of Castle Iraq. Take Floster Road south. Go past the second stele to the bridge across the Atra. Before crossing the bridge, you will pass the den of Bludgeon, a good friend of ours. If needed, that would be a good place to recruit reliable fighters to aid you against Farad. Do not delay. I'm certain that after questioning Farad, you'll require my advice once more. Why are you still here, my friend?
I saw Tenebros receive some sort of note. Was it from the seller of the house?
It says the assassins had help from someone in the Royal Guard.
Huh. But why keep this information from me?
I mean no offense, Horace. I trust you, but I cannot say the same for your men.
Tenebros will use this knowledge in his plots against the Royal Guard, as well as me personally. Don't you understand?
You saved me.
Hey, heard the new joke about the savior of Nostria?
We've heard all the savior jokes already. Who's that on the road?
Seems the three of us are the butt of this joke.
Just do it, Pops. What do you mean, dirty?
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Well...
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
People in the lower town are uneasy.
The new recruits, huh?
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Hey, heard the new joke about the savior of Nostria?
We've heard all the savior jokes.
Browsing won't harm the wearer, so feel free.
You have no idea what we've been through.
No entry. Order of the Royal Council.
Why? All I want is
Stop, you stupid lump of clay. Did you just break the press again? Yes, you broke it again with your huge, stupid hands. Nah, breaking an oak lever is nothing for you. You can break 100 a day.
Here's your cane, Jackard.
What am I gonna do with that? Do I look like I can carry an iron cane around all day? I've been using a special ointment to soothe my leg. I'm waiting for it to kick in right now. Get it? Kick in? Ha! That piece of iron is for the press that prints the clay tablets. The old one's broken. Be a dear. Help me with the rest. You'll see the groove from the cane right away. When the work starts up again, I'll make you golems like you've never seen.
The cane is the answer. Come on, you brainless clay statue, get to work. That cane's made of iron. It won't break or bend.
Yes, now we can finally get to work. Our warehouse is full of blank golems because we weren't producing any command tablets.
These golems are for sale, right?
Of course, whether it's for spinning an elevator wheel, printing tablets, or for war. Any purpose you can think of. I told you, you'll know the correct groove if you just look for it. That's how things work around here. You insert the cane in the right place, and we can go into full production again. Here, take this tablet from our newest batch and head over to the elevator. Lita's been complaining that her golem's tablet is almost worn out.
I must have had sap tattooed on my forehead at some point and just forgot.
There's something in it for you too, friend, and what if the elevator does break down? What are you gonna do? Run around the hills on foot? That would take much longer.
Hey! How are things, brother?
Could be better. What with the war in Lorien, that blasted mob seized the port. The borders are closed now.
That's bad, I imagine.
The worst thing is, my wife somehow heard about that whatever it's called. You know, that ridiculous black menace all the idiots believe in these days.
The Blight?
Yeah. What a convenient excuse. Why clean the house when we'll die of the Blight anyway? Why do we need a third child when the Blight might claim us tomorrow?
Women. They believe every kind of twaddle. My wife's no better.
You're telling me, brother. I wish they'd just forget all about it.
How are things, brother?
Could be better. What with the war in Lorien, that blasted mob seized the port. The borders are closed now.
The cane is the answer. Hello.
Yeah. What a convenient excuse. Why clean the house when you die?
Kane is the answer.
Where is Servan? Where could he have gone? Ugh, those guards. Indecent sons of wenches, the lot of them. What are they thinking? As if we don't need them to keep order. Imagine if King Maximus could see this. Were it up to me, they'd all be condemned to a life of hard labor. Bandits and guards alike. What do you want? Directions to the old outpost? Arek, damn that blasted thing.
Could be. The cursing is unnecessary, though.
I have good reason to curse. The brigands from the old outpost haven't let us use Rickville Road for 2 whole months. We pay them a toll which gets higher and higher every day. We complain to the town guards, but the thieves haven't shifted an inch. My brother Servan decided to go negotiate with them. He said he'd try and drive down the price, so that we simple peasants could use the road once more and bring our goods to market.
And then?
Nothing. Servan is gone. Disappeared for good. He might be dead by now, who knows? I wish someone would tell me his fate before I lose my mind with grief. I still hope to see him alive, but who knows what those wretches did with him. I still hope... Where is Servan? Where could he have gone?
Where are you going? Who taught you to drive, Loggy? Huh? Where are you going? I'm rolling along and you're rooted to the spot. Watch your tongue, pigsty. Don't be a smartass. Go back to Floster with your wisecracks. You just crossed the line, lout. And you're itching for a punch in the face. You knocked down my men. And I'll give them another knock if I have to, you mangy rooster. How dare you speak to a merchant of the First Guild like that? Oh, I dare. This is my city, and I'll drive as I see fit. Now hold on right there. The captain of the guard will teach you a lesson you won't soon forget.
I'm telling you, that's the truth. Banks gathered up all the bull innards and fashioned them into a balloon, filled the balloon with hot air, and flew up and away, off into the sky, away from the plague and thieving men.
Nonsense.
I'm telling you, that's what the one-eyed fox told me.
Oh, he'll say anything. Yeah, just go on and keep listening to that liar.
Then how come Banks ain't around anymore?
You think I know? Maybe he went for a walk in the woods and crowed.
I'm telling you, that's the truth. Banks gathered up all the bull innards and fashioned them into... Hi, have you heard this one? Once upon a time, there was a daddy troll. That's why I figure selling in bulk brings more profits.
What do you mean, more profits? You're selling them for cheaper.
But you see, that's exactly the trick. Cheaper, yes, but 3 bags at once, now that's profit.
Hey, you're just trying to talk me into your nonsense.
You don't have to believe me. In fact, I'd be better off if you didn't.
You're gonna lose all your money.
You're getting old. You can't see which way the wind is blowing.
No one can see the wind. Anyway, it seems your time in the capital left you too smart for your own good, Rufus.
Yeah, you listen and learn. You could use a bit of that yourself. That's why I figure selling in bulk brings more profits.
What do you mean, more profits? You're selling them for cheaper.
But you see, that's exactly the trick. Cheaper, yes. 2 bags at once. You don't have to believe me. In fact, I'd be better off if you didn't. Hi, have you heard this one? Once upon a time, there was a daddy troll and a baby troll. And the daddy says, "Want to see a puppet play?" "Sure thing, Dad." And the daddy reaches in his chest and gets out 2 human skulls. But Lord Montier, this land is infested with trolls. Trolls? Bah, what nonsense.
Be quiet and do your job, Fabio!
Tell me, are there any wealthy knights around these parts whose retinues I might join?
What can you do?
I know siegecraft. I've served both as a foot soldier and an infantryman.
There's one noble lord here, Farad. He's hiring crossbowmen right now.
I don't know anything about crossbows, but how long does it take to learn?
Quite a while, unfortunately. If you try to learn quickly, he'll be no crossbowman. Just a danger to your fellow man.
A crusade against the elves? Sounds curious. I don't know much of anything about the tactics they used.
Tell me, are there any wealthy knights?
A new tablet for my golem. What a great gift. Could it be that someone helped Jackard with his precious press? High time, I say.
Jackard says that this one will last longer.
Oh, he's an expert at making promises. He promised ages ago to mark which end goes into the golem. Yeah, I know it can only go two ways, but it never seems to work until my third try.
Do you want me to help you?
No, never mind. I'd better do it myself. Extra sturdy or not, these tablets are still quite fragile. Actually, I believe I'll wait for the current one to wear out completely, since now I have a spare. Go wherever you want. Up, down. That's it, actually. For the savior of Nostria, the ride is free.
Tell me, are there any wealthy knights around these parts whose retinues I might join?
What can you do?
I know siegecraft. I've served soldier and an infantryman.
There's one noble lord here, Farad. He's hiring crossbowmen right now.
I don't know anything about crossbows, but how long does it take?
It's a danger to your fellow man.
Strange to see so many undead roaming around in the light of day.
Where are you going? Who taught you to drive?
Where is Servant?
By the ninth element.
What, mage? Did you find something suspicious?
That's just the thing. I haven't. I've performed rituals. I've engaged the aspect of a mystical vision. I've summoned the lesser spirit of stone. The spirit and I sniffed every inch of ground in and around the camp. There was nothing. Not a thing. No swamp curses, no necromantic plague, no putrefying pollen. Nothing. Why are you commoners bothering the mages? His wisdom, Archmage Cathorn himself summoned me all the way from Elir. And now what? It was nothing but a waste of time.
Who are you, by the way?
I am Remedius, senior healing mage of the Royal Mage Order. Strange you've never heard of me. Whom do I have the honor of addressing?
I am Ivor, Prince Adrian's envoy. I'm here to investigate the Montpatrie disaster.
Well, I have something to relate to the prince's envoy. The famous writer Flavius was spotted wandering around the ruins near here. Or so I was told. He's been struck by a very peculiar disease of the spirit. If I had the time, I'd search for him myself. But I do not. If you find Flavius, pray escort him to the magistrate. I will pay the sick fellow a visit as soon as I can.